Stalingrad, late 1942. The city is no longer just ruins, it has become a labyrinth of death. Every factory is a fortress, every basement a bunker, every pile of rubble a sniper's nest. German soldiers push deeper, but the Soviets refuse to break, fighting room by room, floor by floor, in battles where victory is measured in meters. The air is thick with smoke and dust as grenades echo through stairwells and hand-to-hand combat turns factories into slaughterhouses. This is not war at a distance. This is face-to-face survival, where courage, fear, and desperation collide in the most brutal street fighting the world has ever seen. But how long could the Soviets endure this storm? What strategies would turn crumbling factories into fortresses of resistance? Stay with us, because in Episode 3, the battle reaches its darkest depths, and the fight for every inch of Stalingrad will leave you breathless until the very last moment. November 1942. The Red Army prepared its trap. While Germans fought in the ruins, Soviet armies massed on the flanks. Hidden by snow and silence, an avalanche was ready to fall. Operation Uranus erupted. On November 19th, Soviet forces smashed through weak Romanian and Italian divisions, guarding the German flanks. The trap had sprung. Within days, the German Sixth Army was surrounded. Nearly 300,000 men trapped in Stalingrad, their lifeline cut. Hitler ordered Paulus to hold at all costs. The city became a prison. Goering promised supplies by air, but the Luftwaffe could not deliver. Thousands of tons were needed daily, yet only scraps arrived. Hunger and despair tightened their grip. Winter closed its fist. Soldiers froze in trenches, their breath hanging like ghosts. Frostbite gnawed at fingers and toes. The dead lay unburied, frozen stiff beside the living. Inside cellars, discipline began to crack. Men whispered of betrayal, of hopelessness. Yet Hitler's orders were clear. Surrender was forbidden. The army would die where it stood. The Soviets tightened the noose. Artillery pounded night and day, closing in. Block by block, factory by factory, the Red Army advanced, relentless as winter itself. By January 1943, the Sixth Army was collapsing. Starving soldiers begged for food. Wounded were abandoned. Discipline dissolved. Stalingrad had become a graveyard of hope. On January 31st, Paulus surrendered. A field marshal captured alive. Hitler's fury was boundless. For the first time, the myth of Nazi invincibility was shattered. The battle was over. More than 1 million dead. The city in ruins. yet unbroken. Stalingrad was not just a Soviet victory. It was the turning point of the Second World War.